And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Space Engineers. Alright, finally got everything going here. Everything is ready. It's ready for its primary flight. And let's hop in the cab here and open the control panel. So yeah, I've got welders here. I'm going to be able to turn these on and off. I could add a motion detector and be able to manage that a little bit more. So let's do this here. So toolbar 1, we're going to switch lock just like that. We're also going to do 3 toggle blocks on and off. And let's see what else. I think that's it for now. So let's link those off. We'll be able to fly around. See if we can move around. Let's head out. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, not the best lateral movement, but we'll be able to get around. And how is this deceleration? Deceleration is not too bad. Of course, the bottom is unfinished right now because I had the landing gear on there. I'm going to have to probably replace that. But before we get too far in here, one of the things that I realize that we're going to need to do is mine some nickel. We are so desperately low on nickel that it's starting to hurt our chances of getting any more tech done. So one of the things I would like to do first, I'm going to go to K and I'm going to take this away. No. I want to hook it up to our main ship here. Whoa. You can see I've parked the other ship over there. Oh yeah, that reminds me. It's the connector that we need. So we want to switch lock. And we want toggle block on and off. Okay, so let's get in here. Get in the general vicinity. And then check our lined up there. There we go. And now we hit 5. Now we're locked. So if we hit inventory, we should see, yep, 10. So it did load the 10 uranium in there. That's good. That's really good. So now we can hit 5 and then 6 and then back away. So one of the things I'd like to do is start mining, because we have this massive ore deposit right underneath us. And I'd like to build a Mark II miner. But the problem now is a Mark II miner would require a whole nother set of thrusters. And what we are really lacking is nickel for the metal grids. So I'm thinking we take this ship and we convert it into a miner, at least until we get enough nickel to then convert it back into a welder. So that is my thought process on that. Now the problem is the drills for what we want to do. I have a bunch of sets of drills here. The drills for a small ship all require these small connections. So I'm thinking we're going to need to pull the small connection here, conveyor it up into some sort of setup here, and then get rid of the welders and put in the drills, because I can do a drill on either side, and I think that will be plenty. And I made it sleek enough. Maybe not on the sides. That would kind of push our luck a little bit. But we have really big drills. We have the heavy mining drill. These things are huge and require a massive amount of resources. We might be able to make the motors for this. And I know we've got the steel plates, and I know we can craft everything else. But again, let's show what that looks like on a... So this is the size of it. Let me back away here. You can see the size of this thing. It is ginormous. When you're building it on a small conveyor, you can see all the little spots back there for small conveyor connections. Ideally, I would just shove one of those right into the cockpit, the very center of the cockpit, but that's not actually connected. The cockpit is not connected to anything. So I might be able to route them around and in. Yeah, I might be able to make this work. So let's put that away, and we're gonna work on this here. I don't want this too far away. I can now that it's powered, I can basically move it somewhere close so I can just grab the resources from that cargo bin, because obviously we're going to repurpose the welding. So let's get out, and we're going to need to grind down the welders here. Unfortunately, we don't need these for now, so we're going to grind these down. And let's dump this material in, because motors also take nickel, and we're going to need a ton of motors if we're going to continue this process or build more ships. As you can see, I crafted a bunch of steel plate in anticipation of this. Okay, so with all of that done, can we just slap... I wish there was a way to convert the big connector into a small connector. And I was looking at that. And it doesn't look like there is. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Oop. So yeah, I haven't seen one yet. If I'm missing one, then I'm missing one. But I was looking in here, and I haven't been able to find one. Oh, I missed a weld right there. Nice. Okay, so if we're going to slap a ginormous drill on the front of this thing, let's see. 5. Yep. And then a drill. Okay, so this thing, I'm gonna back away here. I'm gonna look at sideways, and we're gonna. There we go. Where am I? I lost myself. There I am. So I want to actually attach this right to the front. This is not easy. Because I'm so close to this. I'm not sure how to attach it to the front of that. There we go. How do I attach it to the front if this thing is so big I can't actually... Bingo. Now that is a drill right there, folks. Okay, so we're going to need ample resources for this. Let me grab as much steel plate as I can possibly hold. And make a couple trips for that. Okay, we're going to need a bunch of construction components and more steel plate. Because it's a lot of steel plate. What was that, like a total of 4,500? Okay, so maybe I need like 1,000 more of these. No, not 100. And then all the construction components I can hold. Even more, so I'm going to probably need to build more of those. So production, construction components. So let me grab the rest of those. I'm going to grab all the motors in here. Oh, I don't know if we're going to have enough motors. How many more do we need? We need 6 more motors. Can we make 6 motors? Please let me make 6 motors. Oh no! We are short by 2 motors. Okay, I'm gonna have to go out and look and see if there's anything. Okay, also some massive amount of small steel tubes. And yeah, we're gonna need to start those. I'm gonna need to go around my little area here and figure out if there's a way to get 2 more motors. I might be able to take them off of that drill right there, in fact, now that I look at it. Okay, so I think I'm done with construction components and those things. Let's grab some steel tubes. Okay, those are done. Those things weigh unbelievable amounts. Let's go see what I get for taking this one apart. I get 1 motor for this. So I'm gonna grab that. And this, oh, I'll get a few for these. Okay, we got some resources. I think we have enough to at least get this to pop in. And okay, so now we need computers and a ton of small steel tubes. Wow, that's a lot of those. So let's look at production. Still working on those. I think I have the computers. Yeah, I think I have the computers. So I'm gonna put the motor and the large steel tube and the steel plate. All right, everything but the small steel tubes, which we are building mountains of right now. I might want a few more of those. So I'm going to put those in there. I'm going to take those motors out. So now we're going to want to hook this thing up to the conveyor system. Obviously, we need it to connect. And I really wish we could figure out where that comes from. Okay, we got 419 more. Let's deliver these. Oh, we need, what is that, 42? 42 more? Almost there. Oh, we are almost there. There it is. We have the requirements. So obviously we need to connect up these things here. I might put it up here instead of having it like way apart from the ship, just because it might work a little bit better. So let's look at conveyors here. So 3. Oh no, it's not a conveyor. There it is. 5. Yep. Okay, so I want... Oh, I need interior plates. I knew I needed those for something. Okay. Oh yeah, each one of these requires a motor. It's going to require more tearing down of said ship. Okay, so that's in. And let's see what else. So we're going to do G, C, O, N. Small curved conveyor. That's what we need. Okay, so up here, we want to make sure this thing connects right. Sometimes it's hard to see where the connections are going to go. But obviously this is going in the wrong direction. So I want to flip this around right there. And this one over here, we need to flip this way. Then we're going to want another one like right in here. Nope. There. There we go. Right there. And then do 4. There. And let's get the rest of these in. Okay. So each one, yeah, you see each one of these requires a motor. Yep, that's going to be tough. Motor, construction component. Yeah, motor. That's actually functional without the motor, ironically enough. Do I have any of those left? I have 2 left. Oh, yeah. Oh, that hurt me a little bit. Okay, so where can we get motors in here? Ooh, there's 4 left. There's 4 left in here. Oh. There we go. There we go. I think that'll do it. they're all green. Excellent. So, what are the odds that this thing, this behemoth, is going to work? Obviously, I won't have very much, not a good view from in here, but I can work with it. So let's go to G. Obviously, we don't have welders here, so let's go to heavy mining drill, and this is a toggle on and off. So if we hit 3, yeah, look at that. All right, well, holy cow, let's go find somewhere to drill, because this thing is going to fill up pretty fast with all the goodies that we're going to get out of this huge moon. So let's look from the back here so we aren't completely going crazy. Okay, so I want to go a little bit away, and then let's back it up. And I want to kind of look right at the center here. Let's line this right up with the ship. I kind of want to, yeah, line it up with, you know, the center of the world. All right. So now let's turn this beast on. And see how fast I can fill up. Oh yeah, I love this drill. This drill is so epic. Okay, let's look at it from the back. Oh, a little side here. So yeah, there's a ton of iron that we got to get through in this thing before we are going to get to nickel. So I need to make a sizable hole in here. And I'm not sure what our max... Look at our inventory. Cockpit is... Why... Look at that. Heavy mining drill can actually hold 2 million. I'm not sure what the scrap metal is all about. It looks like... Oh, I think I know what happened. Okay, so... We're going to dial it back a little bit. So we've gone in a little ways. Let's turn the drill off. Save a little power. And so we've already gotten 1.7 million kilograms of material. And yeah, so the large cargo containers that we have won't even remotely come close to what we need, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to rely on the heavy mining drill's internal buffer to hold us over. So we might as well drill the rest. See, what happened is the flames from my things kind of hurt the system, hurt that conveyor tube. All right, here we go. Working our way in again. Hoping to find nickel someday. I might have to go another round with this just to... I might have to empty all this out just to come back and work it some more. So let's check our drill. Okay, it's almost full. We need to back away. Let's turn the drill off. So the problem is that the thruster, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to dismantle that and. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dismantle that thruster. Because when we connect this thing up, it's not going to pull the ores automatically out anymore. So I need to repair that. Do a temporary fix to it so we can pull the ores out of that drill. Otherwise, I won't be able to pull them. Forgot about block damage for this system here. But at least those tier 3 thrusters are doing their work. Okay, so I want to turn you on. And we need to saddle up right. Let's make sure. Yeah, we're doing pretty good there. This thing has a lot of mass to it. Sometimes you got to be careful. Sometimes you can damage the ship or the connector or both by trying to connect those things up. So I'm gonna get out of here. I need to disable this connector right here. So I'm gonna go to. Oh, I don't want to damage myself. There it is. So we need small conveyor. Yeah, why not? So that connects all again. Heavy mining drill emptied out completely. Look at that. Completely drained the mining drill. How about the cargo container? For some reason, it dumped in iron in there. I don't know why. Okay, so iron got pushed into the ship here. Let's check the refinery. I'm sure the refinery is still working on uranium because it's just crazy like that. Yeah. Very, very slow. Very, very slow. And ton of stone. Holy cow, that was a lot of stone. In that very short amount of time, I gathered up quite a lot. So that's got to run for a while in order to drain all that out. I only have one refinery. You can see just how many resources are in this asteroid that I placed, or moon, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it's gonna last us a while. I'm wanting to build up this world and create just an empire of massive motherships. I have some big plans, so we're gonna need ample amounts of resources in order to conquer the galaxy here. So anyway, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.